I am so excited today because this is the first time that I'm using my new teal backdrop, which matches the brand colors for Video School Online. Someone asked me recently, what would you do if you had to start over today? And I think that's a really interesting topic and something I'm going to cover in this video. What would I do if I had to start from scratch right now? Assuming that I don't have any sort of audience or experience or anything, I would first put together a simple website, a YouTube channel, and a Facebook group, all on one particular niche, one topic. And I would choose the thing that I'm most passionate about, the thing that I foresee being able to talk about, something that will consume my mind and my thoughts for the next years or decades. So you want to make sure it's something that you're passionate about and not just something that you think is marketable. On all of these things, the Facebook group, the YouTube channel, and the website, I would make sure that they're all connected, that they have links to the other platforms so that it's easy for someone who goes to the website to find the YouTube channel and the Facebook group and vice versa. I want people to know that I am on all of these platforms and to see me everywhere. I would start creating one high quality video tutorial and one blog post per week. This isn't too hard because you can make them about the same thing. I would try to make sure that it was high quality. Something that I did when I was starting out was creating a lot of quick videos and a lot of short articles that weren't really high quality. I was more focused on making sure that I was putting out content every week or every few days rather than making sure that it was something that was actually benefiting the viewer or the reader. So I would make sure that it was super duper high quality. And I would do this every single week, thinking about the most popular questions that might be asked on my particular topic and answering those questions with my videos and my articles. I would then be working on a 1 hour free course that I would host on my own website or a Teachable or Thinkific website. This would be my main lead magnet, the main thing that I can point people to become a part of my tribe, to be able to grow my email list. And on all of my blog articles and all of my YouTube videos and on the homepage of my website, I would direct people to this free opportunity. I would also put this free course on Udemy and Skillshare to potentially start growing an audience on these different platforms. Of course, doing all of this, I probably wouldn't have anyone finding my content. Perhaps someone might search for a specific keyword or go on the 20th search page of YouTube and find my YouTube video or a blog article, but probably not. So I would make sure that every day I was doing at least one of these things. Posting to relevant Facebook and social media groups, connecting and communicating with other people in my niche, answering questions on places like Quora or social media, reaching out to other YouTubers, bloggers, and podcasters, seeing if they want to interview you about your expertise, seeing if they want to collaborate on some sort of video or blog article, or maybe just having you guest write or post on their YouTube channel or their website, and posting relevant articles to your own Facebook group. Facebook groups tend to grow somewhat organically, and if you let them grow organically and you let people who are interested in your group come to your group, and if you feed them with great high quality information, even if it's not your own, even if every day you're just finding articles that are related to your topic and sharing them with your group, you're going to start to build your tribe there on Facebook. By doing this consistently, I'm hoping that I am growing my own audience, and ultimately some of those people will find my YouTube videos, will find my posts on Facebook, will find my articles because I will be sharing this all to my Facebook group as well. And ultimately, those people will join my free mini course. And this might take time. It might take months to get my first 10 subscribers on YouTube. It might take a year to have 100 people on my email list. All the while, though, I'm going to continue doing this consistently. Plus, I'm going to be working on a premium course. This is a 5 to 6 or even more hour course on the topic that my free course is on. something that takes them to the next level. Perhaps even includes some of that free content, or at least goes over the topics in the free content, but a complete general, perhaps geared towards a beginner course. Once I was done creating that course, I would put it on Skillshare, Udemy, and my own site. And personally, I would promote the Udemy course. I know a lot of people are going to say, well, if you're starting out and you're growing your own audience, why not promote the course that's hosted on your own website? Well, I can only talk from my own experience and what I think still works today, because I see other people doing it today. For people who don't have a big audience, growing an audience in the Udemy world is still a very viable option. Plus, there are reasons to promote your course on Udemy, because if you can get organic sales from Udemy, that's where course sales become more passive. And to do that, you need some initial sales. You need some initial traction. Sending people to your landing page on Udemy will start Udemy's advertising machine, where they put advertisements on Facebook targeting people who land on your landing page. Once you get some good reviews in your class, this will increase the ranking of your course on Udemy. And if you can do that, and if you can get on the first page of Udemy's search results, you have a great chance of making ongoing organic sales. That's what I would personally do. I know a lot of people might consider putting it on their own website and promoting their own course, and that's fine too. Perhaps you want to sell it for a higher price, but knowing what I know now, I would still put it on Udemy or on my own website and charge a lower price just to get started, just to see how it works, to get people to buy my product. And if you can then prove that you can sell your course on your own site for $20, increase the price and continue to make that course more valuable until you can command a higher price. But when starting out, I would charge a price that is more the market value, which Udemy somewhat determines. Hopefully after half a year, I would have made my first sale on my course, either on my own site or on a platform like Udemy. And if it did, I would try to figure out why that course sold and then repeat. So if it means getting more reviews in my courses, I would try to figure out ways to get more reviews in my courses. If it was sending more people to the landing page of that course, I would try to figure out ways to send more traffic to my landing pages. I would start sending email sequences to anyone that subscribes to my email list, who joins my free course, promoting my paid course. And I like to think that I would continue to do this for at least a couple of years while I was working at another full-time job, or at least had another source of income. And why do I think that's so important? I think it's important to have another source of income so that you can focus on how much you're giving to the students rather than how much the students are giving to you in terms of money. If you focus on actually helping others and teaching the world, you will be repaid in the end, but you have to stick with it. And so hopefully, if I had started from scratch, even if I wasn't seeing much return on my time and my investment, if I was enjoying what I was doing, I would continue with it for at least a couple of years. And in fact, this is very similar to what I did when I started back in 2012. I don't think that it would change much. I think the way that I do things would change a little bit. The quality of the things that I do would be better. And I think because of that, I would have faster success and my growth would come quicker. But even though I say that I made $60 in my first month, I had been thinking about doing an online business for probably years before this. I had experimented with other types of businesses before this. So literally, when I made $60 in my first month on Udemy, this was probably 2 or 3 years after I was experimenting with other forms of online and in-person businesses. And then after that, it took another 7 months until I made $1,000 in my first month. And then another 2 years before I made 5 figures in a single month. But again, at that point, it was 4 or 5 years after I had started my entrepreneurial journey. I'm wondering about some of you. Would you change things? Would you do things differently? Would you not do this at all? Let me know what you would do in the comments below. Everyone watching this video, whether it's on YouTube or the Facebook group, would love to learn from you too. Thanks so much for watching. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you in another video.